Hi there, I'm Aman from DPS and you're watching video classes. So I'm back with another lesson from grade 7th English, and today we are going to do the writing portion. The last video was on the poem Dad and the Cat and the Tree. Okay, and now we are going to focus on the writing part, and today we have a very important thing, a very important topic of the writing section, that is report writing. Okay, report writing. So what do you understand by report writing? First of all, see, have you heard the word reporter and reporting? We have direct and indirect speech reporting in our course. Similarly, we have reporting, what the news reader, the news personnel does, reporting. So report writing, when you prepare a piece of document having the detailed information about an event that has taken place. Okay, when you report an event, okay, about something, you write what has happened, how it happened, and what was the purpose, who were the participants, how it happened. Okay, so you write what has happened, how it happened, who were the participants. Okay, all of that you mention in your report. So we have the format and everything of report writing that we are going to see in the lecture, and what is the purpose of writing a report, we will also see that, and I am going to provide you some questions that you have to do in your grammar notebook. The writing part, you will do the reports, you will make the reports on different topics, and together we will learn report writing. We are going to solve some questions, and let's start report writing. So I am Aman from DPS Advani Ramachar. You are watching PTO classes. Let's see how to frame a very good report.
Okay, so let's start report writing. The skill of report writing is very important nowadays. The purpose of the report writing is to communicate the information in the briefest and the most efficient way without unnecessary waffle. So the skill of report writing is very important, as we are reading, and it is to communicate the information in a brief manner without a lengthy piece of an article kind of a thing. We have to communicate our emotions, our words, we have to express it to the audience, we have to communicate our things to the readers. In an article or essay, we have the liberty to exceed our words, but in report writing we have to be precise. And report writing is most commonly is a pattern, is a format of a newspaper, is used in a newspaper, and without unnecessary things, without going into the detail of depth of the topic, we have to just conclude our points. It is a formal piece of writing in nature which contains a specific objective. Uddesha, our motive, is very specific. It is based on facts and provides information on a particular topic, including conclusion if required. So we have to be very specific. We can't run after so many things. We should just be direct to the given topic. It is based on facts. Okay, so we don't use the sentences that are not having any fact, any factual things. It can't be very fictitious like we do in the essays or articles, we write from our mind, we use our imagination, then we write it. Here we have to be very factful. There are various forms of reports like newspaper report, inquiry report, police report, annual report, etc. Inquiry report and the report of performance that we see in school also. After an event, we can make our reports that so and so event was there and so were the participants, and this is how the event got was launched, and this happened. And in newspaper we report incidents. The reporters, they write about the incidents. Okay, here you see now, like for example, a report for newspaper, a brief account of an event that has already taken place. Okay, so report is always written after the event has taken place. A report of an event presents a record of events that took place. A report on an event includes one's own ideas, opinions, and impressions on the event. That whatever has happened, we report about it. Some effective tips for writing report. Okay, some tips that are very useful for writing a report is the use of the W's in report writing. Okay, like who is involved, the first W, what happened, the second W, when did it happen, the third W, where did it happen, the fourth W, why did it happen, the fifth W. So who is involved, what is the event, when it happened, where it happened, why it happened, all the W's are answered through a report. So these 5 things are to be kept in mind. Features of a good report. First of all, it should be very factual description. We don't have to use our imagination, our creativity. We just have to go with the facts. Precision. What is precision? I am again and again saying the report has to be very precise. How? It must talk to the point. We don't have to make a very big story. We just have to provide the facts. We have to be precise. Relevance. Yes, it should be relevant. We must not report about any minor things. Its relevance must be there. Like we must report about some big events. Language. Yes, the proper use of language, good vocabulary, good words must be used in a report. Briefing. Yes, we have to brief whatever has happened. Again, the points, their words are different, but they say a similar thing. Focus on the topic. Yes, we must be very focused on the topic. We must not go away from the topic. We must be on to the topic every time. Some more points that we have to mention: the place, the date, and other relevant facts about the event. We have to mention that at which place it happened, at what date it happened, at what time it happened, and other such facts. Include information collected from people around. Okay, who are the participants and who are the people involved? We have to take their facts into the report. Write the name of the reporter. Yes, this is very important. Provide a suitable title. Yes, write it in the past tense, exactly, because it is reported. An event is being reported. Develop ideas. Okay, you have to develop the ideas and the reasons. You have to give a logical reasoning for everything. Write in a less formal and more descriptive manner. You don't have to be formal like respected and all those are not required. You have to be very describing. Okay, while it is for a school magazine. Write your ideas and impressions to make the report interesting. Earlier I was saying that you don't have to use your imagination. but you have to put across your ideas, and that ideas must relate to the facts. It is not that you don't use your imagination. Without imagination, any literary a piece of writing is incomplete. So you have to use your imagination, but you have to use it in a way that the facts are being taken care of. Now we will see, yes, collecting relevant material, that is there. Planning must be there. Arranging material in an systematic way, it is there. Drafting report in a logical way, it is there. Editing and finalizing the report is there. You have to pen down your points in a rough, then you have to finalize it. Okay, the format of a formal report: first of all, from sender's name and designation, then to receiver's name and designation, then contents introduction of the topic, division of the topic, conclusion, signature, all are there. I'm going to show you, yes, this is the right format. You have to, first of all, heading, not more than 8 words, like this event happened, okay, cultural fest held at DPS, it is the heading. Then byline. Every good report has a very nice has a byline, a very nice heading, and a very not a very byline. Byline is nothing but the writer's name. You have to write the reports like article you are writing, then a byline. Then the paragraphs: para 1, the introductory para 2, the defining para, where you define it. First you introduce, place line where the story begins, date, place, etc. You put the facts, then you go into the depth. You define your report, you elaborate your incidents, then you conclude. Okay, this is the format. You must take a screenshot of it and you can note it down in your notebook. Now see, the example is there. Yes, Sahil Akhtar, the staff correspondent, the Indian Express. You are the correspondent, Samvaddata we say in Hindi. You are the staff correspondent for Indian Express, a very prominent newspaper. You received a message from the news editor that an accident took place between a bicycle, a school cab, and a bus near the IIT flyover. You reached the spot and noted the required information. Make a report for your newspaper. Use the following points. So this is a question. Now the details are given. The place is given. The date is given. The time is given. The vehicle involved is given. What happened it is told. And the hospitalization, the name of the hospital is given. The bus driver, what is the state is given, and the police, how what they did is given. So you have to frame a report on the base of these facts. The question is above, the facts are given below. So you have to draft a report on the basis of these details, the information. Now see, first of all, the format. You have to write the heading. The heading the writer has used is bicyclist on collision. Okay, bicyclist on collision. Then the byline, the name of the writer, Sahil Akhtar, staff correspondent. The designation also you can write after your name. A great collision took place at Sarv Priya Vihar, 1 kilometer from the IIT flyover today. A bicyclist was knocked down by a speeding school cab as it was hit by a bus coming from opposite direction. The bicyclist Aman, about 18 years, was died on the spot. Okay, so the how he is writing the facts. First of all, he has introduced that where the incident happened and what was the incident. Then he is writing the effect, the aftermath of the incident, that the bicyclist died. The accident took place at about 7:45 a.m. The bus driver is absconding. Absconding means bhag gaya. The city police reached. Okay, all the information that is given, he is just writing it down, and he is not writing big sentences, he is just writing very precisely. So you can read it from your book, all this is given. So this is how you must develop a very good report. Now you have few questions. See, uh, you have to do both the questions from the exercise A and B in your fair notebook. Along with it, you have to write. You can take the screenshot and you have to write. Yes, this you have to write this format in your fair notebook along with the heading that is there in your book report writing, and you can write the reports afterwards that are there in your question. So this is it. The report you have to write, report writing you have to do in your grammar notebooks.
Okay, so here our chapter, the topic concludes report writing. I hope that you have understood what is report writing, how it is written, and who are the participants, who are the persons involved in the report writing, and how to frame a very nice report. So I hope that you have understood well, and you will do the questions that I am providing you. So we will meet again next time with a fresh topic. I am Aman from DPS Salwani Ramachal. You are watching video classes. We have done report writing and we will continue our topics in the next videos. Till that time, complete all the pending work and we will meet again soon.